First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Makar double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you, brother, and out there. And this is in the news on October the 26th, I believe. Let's check and see. October the 26th, 6:22 p.m. of October 26, 2022, on this Wednesday afternoon. And I'm about to do an outside walk and talk lesson before I start class very soon. And this is a news article was recently came out of the buildup of the wars and rumors of wars. And this is a news article from newsweek.com on msn.com, and this is published by Nick Moradarent, if I pronounce his last name right. And this is published about like 8 hours ago. And the highlight of this news article, and to read for in the news, it says American troops prepared to engage in war with Russia. And this, the brother, he had posted it on the app about a couple of hours ago. So I was like, let me do a lesson on this, and along with some other articles as well too. And I'm reading it again. It says American troops prepare to engage in war with Russia. The U.S. Aircraft carrier is preparing to lead an international charge should Russia escalate attacks against Ukraine and its allies. And continuing on, Slovakia. Oh man, it's bringing up. That was bugged out. Bringing up something else. It says the USS George H.W. CVN-77 Christian in 2006 and delivered to the Navy in 2009, and the Arctic Sea leading Neptune strike 2022. It says a Neptune strike 2022, a Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization of NATO deployment that tests deterrence and defense in the Euro-Atlantic area. Allied the partner nations taking part including Albania, Canada, Croatia, Finland, France, Greece, Hungary, Italy, Lithuania, North Macedonia, Poland, Romania, Slovenia, Sweden, Turkey, and the United Kingdom and the United States. The Neptune series is a tangible demonstration of the power of the capability of the NATO alliance and all dominance operation. Vice Admiral Thomas Ish, commander of the U.S. Sixth Fleet and Naval Strike and Support, NATO said in a statement. Deployment kicked off on October 14th in Portugal. The Neptune Strike 22.2 is a prime example of NATO ability to integrate high-end maritime warfare capability as a allied carrier strike group, ensuring of collectible abilities to deter and defend. The deployment include more than 80 aircrafts, 14 ships, and about 6,000 personnel from the 24 NATO allies and partners, including Finland and Sweden. And it says, as part of the exercise, U.S. Navy F-18 flew from the carrier to Lithuania in recent days, working alongside France, Latvia, and Hungary. Prior to that, the same fighter aircraft reportedly joined Canadian fighter aircraft patrols of Romania. And it says the USS George H.W. And it says Rear Admiral Dennis Vest told Sky News inside a large abroad hunger that peace is always the answer, but U.S. will remain vigilant. Once that scripture come into mind, 1 Thessalonians, when they shall say peace and safety. And it says, continue on with the reading, I just wanted to add a note to that. It says, we want the war in Ukraine to be over and bring back the region and having peaceful instability in Europe. But for us, it's ready, thou said. He said he was the two warship observation NATO exercise, both entitled operating under the international law and one on according to the international waters. It was one of the things you have to rely on training. A Lithuanian Lieutenant Colonel Maskis of 27 of the 8 F-18 pilot on the border. Sky News, without a doubt. I think U.S. training Navy pilots are best in the world. All we can do is train and get ready for a fight. It might come. Right, Joel 3:9. Hey, wake up the mighty man, prepare war. You know, that's what we're seeing. And I think when it comes to pilot to pilot, I hope we are better man in the box. The NATO Secretary General Gene Stoneberg visited the Empress aircraft carrier on Tuesday, calling it a demonstration of U.S. capability of commitment to the alliance. I'm not going to read all the rest of that. That's a long article. But, I was just getting to the straight points of, American troops are engaging and fully prepared to the joining war against Russia. And we're seeing it increasing, more now than ever. And it's another news article I brought out as well, too, because I had saved it. And this is another news article. Another rumor of war buildup. It says Russia, NATO holds nuclear drills as Ukraine villages getting pounded. And this is on October 26, 2022 at 3:20 p.m. Article posted earlier today from the BillingtonHamherald.com of Alternative World News. And it says the NATO and military alike staged planned an annual nuclear exercise on Wednesday as Russian President repeatedly the unfold claimed that the Ukraine plans to set off a radioactive third bomb. On the battlefront, Russian forces pound more than 40 Ukraine villages over the past day. Of Russian President Vladimir Putin remotely monitored the drills and of the strategic nuclear force, which involved multiple practice launching a ballistic and cruise missiles and show of force. And the Russian's defense minister Sergei Shoigu reported to Putin that an exercise simulation massive nuclear strike retaliating for a nuclear attack on Russia. The Biden administration said Russia is provided advancing notice of the annual drills. NATO is carrying out its own long-planned annual nuclear exercise in Northwest Europe. So yeah, I'm gonna read most of that right there. So yeah. And there's another news article as well too. Yeah, I think that's about it on that one. I'm gonna bring out the scriptures and I'm gonna close off outside walk and talk lesson. Normally scripture that I always bring out when it comes to increase of the wars, rumors, and wars. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet right. Because we're seeing the increase of the wars and rumors of wars are building up. As you say, I brought out those two news articles of these nations are gearing up, preparing for war, and fully training and ready for what's about to come towards a way. And this is Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places, right? We're seeing the increase of earthquakes in diverse places. We're seeing the increase of pestilence, famines, disease. And we're seeing the increase of the nations rising up against nations within their own nations and outside of their nations, going against different nations and different kingdoms as well, too. So we're seeing this increase. Matthew 24:8, and all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because these are the beginning set stages of sorrows for what's increasingly about to come, So with that, hope this was edifying. For the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahshua. First and foremost, like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Karkadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Preaching the word, truth, and sincerity. And shalom to the Aki, that be like unsuspected word, word,
South Shore,
to next time, I'll say shalom and ball for ball.
Good.